NKTelco Clopay and NKTelco Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at the barn where the St. Mary's Rough Riders will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Auglay's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Again, welcome to New Knoxville. My name is Greg Burning. My partner, Jeff Hench, as we bring you some good girls basketball here on this Saturday afternoon. Jeff, first for the visiting team, the St. Mary's Rough Riders, off to a good start, coming in 2-1 on the season.
They've had some big wins in their victories over Fairview and then rival Salina. They had a game sandwich in between their low-scoring game against Salina. They lost 29-26, but Coach Burke and his team has a very good squad. They've got a lot of girls that have played a lot of varsity basketball, so they've got the key ingredients: a good point guard, they've got good forwards, and they've got a girl in the middle that's tall and big and active as well. So look for them to, bring a good game plan today to New Knoxville. These teams have played each other since the 4th grade in various scrimmages and stuff, and they know each other very well, especially the senior class, I should say. A lot of seniors have battled in those games in little kids basketball through junior high, and then 4 times. It's the 4th and the final year these schools will meet in high school for these seniors, and it should be a good battle.
And on the home side of the court, the New Knoxville Rangers, they've got just 2 games in so far this season. They're 2-0.
Had a late start with their volleyball success, had a game get canceled, opened up against a good Bikins team, and played pretty well in that game, and then beat a very hard-fought Marion local conference game on Thursday just 2 days ago, and come from behind sort of fashion. Close game, but trailed late, got a lead and won by 5. Hit some free throws and such down the stretch, but look for a battle today. The Rangers, a lot of seniors, 7 on the squad, basically make up the team, and they're looking forward to another good season here, and this is another hurdle they've got to get through to move on throughout the rest of their senior season. Should
be a good matchup here at the barn. We will take a quick break, be back with the starting lineups and your opening tip. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Welcome back to New Knoxville as we get ready for the starting lineups. First, we'll start off with the St. Mary's Lady Riders, the visitors here today. St. Mary's coached by John Burke. Number 5, 5'11" junior Morgan Hesse. Number 15, 5'10" senior Noelle Ruane. Number 33, 6'1" senior Carson McLaughlin. Number 11, 5'8" senior Kendall Daringer. And number 20, 5'8" junior, Cora Rabel. Again, St. Mary's coached by John Burke in his 5th season. And now for the home team, the New Knoxville Rangers, coached under Tim Hagemeyer. 5'9" senior, number 3, Rebecca Leffel. Number 12, 5'5" senior, number 12, Melissa Waterman. Number 4, 5'10" senior, Avery Henschen. Five 5'5" senior, number 2, Haley Flutterjohn. And rounding out the top 5, 5'6" senior, number 32, Ellie Gable. Those starting lineups brought to you by Sidney Augley's Audiology. Before we get things started here today, Jeff, let's talk about our Keyhole Pizza keys of the game.
For St. Mary's, they want to be patient. They knew New Knoxville was going to come out with aggressive defense, and New Knoxville plays pretty sound defense, so your first options may not always work. You need to be patient and don't panic. Defensively, rebound the ball. Don't give New Knoxville any opportunities, extras, if you will, and limit the TOs. I mentioned New Knoxville's good defense. They play sound defense. Make sure you don't give them live ball opportunities that can result in easy opportunities on offense. And for New Knoxville, need to stay out of foul trouble. They're not very deep, and St. Mary's has some height and size. You want to make sure that you don't get early fouls. You want to play good defense against a very team that can score the ball and make perimeter shots. New Knoxville, again, size-wise, going to be undermanned on the inside. Want to make sure they can knock down the perimeter jump shots en route to some offense.
So here we go, underway. St. Mary's wins the tip. Knoxville comes out man-to-man. Good cut inside. Losing her footing there was number 11, Daringer. Rebound pulled away by the Rangers. Here comes Gable quickly. Great pass ahead. And a shot off the mark there by number 3, Leffel. Missed opportunity there for New Knoxville. Good breakout.
Well, how many times you see it, though, Greg? You get the opportunity, you miss a shot, and guess who the foul goes against?
Yeah, the person that missed
the shot. And Rebecca had a tough game against Marion Local. Some quick fouls early on. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and that was a time you just got to give it up and go back. But a quick foul for the Rangers, and both teams kind of a high percentage shots, if you will, in the interior, and both come up empty.
So back here, offensive side for St. Mary's, looking to dump it into McLaughlin. Good pass over the top. Nowhere to go with it, and travel called. Good help defense there by the Rangers.
I actually thought New Knoxville's defense was maybe about a half a second late getting there. McLaughlin, though, shuffled the feet before she was able to get set.
The full court pressure here applied by St. Mary's. Easily broken by the Rangers. Level thought about the shot.
Got to be ready to score.
Gable takes it down the lane, can't get the runner to go. Rebound ripped away. Here comes Rabel back the other way quickly for St. Mary's. Looking to push the tempo. Nice toss up to McLaughlin. No hesitation on that one, and gets the little runner to fall.
That's exactly what happens when you swat down. And she's going to be rewarded not only with a basket, but a quick foul against the Rangers. Good against Avery Henschen, her first team second already. And got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. And that's the time you give her the opportunity to shoot, and you hope she misses and rebounds. That'll be the first foul and the first free throw for McLaughlin.
Free throw on the way from McLaughlin off the iron. No good. Going to have a violation, I think.
Yep, another self-induced error by the Rangers. A lane violation will give McLaughlin another opportunity.
Could tell that one right away because the official blew the whistle immediately.
Well, if it goes in, they ignore it. If it doesn't, then you reset and reload, and that one off the mark.
Fighting for the board is Avery Henschen, able to come away with it for the Rangers. So 2-0 here early on our first National Bank scoreboard in favor of St. Mary's.
And Knoxville's missed a couple, let's say, high percentage shots, and St. Mary's cashed in on their opportunity. Not only got the bucket, but a big foul, if you will, against Henschen.
And they're playing a little matchup zone out top here. They swing it over to Gable, tipped by Rabel. Or sorry, it was Daringer. And now New Knoxville swings it around the other way. Waterman out top. Might have got away with an extra step there. Gets it inside to Henschen. Splits the double defense there. Can't get it to go. Being very close so far here for New Knoxville. They haven't been able to quite get that ball to roll through the bucket.
Yeah, 3 opportunities inside the paint. That was probably the most difficult attempt.
Yeah,
but
all pretty good
empty
looks.
Trips.
St. Mary's back on the attack. Here's Rabel driving down. Nice help by Leffel. And a ball loose on the ground. Ruane and Waterman, thank you, fighting for it. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Rangers.
Turnover St. Mary's, their second turnover of the game as we've played just over 2 minutes of action. 2 minutes of action. And New Knoxville, missed some opportunities. Give credit to the St. Mary's defense here at last possession and making it tough. And New Knoxville doing a good job breaking the pressure there.
3-ball by Gable. That's how you break the pressure as they take the lead. Knoxville does 3-2.
Assist from Henchen. Good, strong cross-court pass. When St. Mary's is trapping, someone's open. New Knoxville able to move the ball well away from the defense to let Gable catch and get a good, quick release.
Yeah, they're trapping, but they're really not getting all the way to that person with the ball. In that case, it was Avery Henchen. She got a clean look at a pass and was able to execute. Here's Derringer underneath with the reverse. Can't get it to go.
Stepped on the edge line. So thought maybe I didn't see a foul, but
yeah, I wasn't sure either. It was right in front of us.
PJ Kramer, the official that made the call.
Great read there by St. Mary's. Number 5, Hesse, to get the steal. Shot off the mark, no good. Tipped around and pulled away by Leffel for the Rangers. So opportunity there missed by St. Mary's will lead to a quick 30-second New Knoxville timeout. I'd like to remind everyone that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This game will be replayed Thursday, December 9th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, December 12th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So been a lot of activity here so far, Jeff, to start this ball game. Both teams missing some opportunities that definitely they're usually making.
Yeah, they've missed that, and for the most part, I think, Greg, the defense has been more dominant than the offense. And New Knoxville, though, has had some opportunities, a couple, but overall the defenses have really forced each team into some offense has been kind of stagnant, a lot of deflected passes and such. So both defenses like to get in your grill and force you to make things happen. And if you can't, then it becomes a struggle.
They had a good matchup out top with Gable and Derringer. Derringer, a solid defender, and Gable good on both sides of the floor. As a turnaround jumper missed there by Henchen. St. Mary's quickly back the other way. Knoxville, playing man-to-man. They'll do a lot of that here today unless foul trouble gets them into a different situation. And a drive down the lane right on cue.
And just taking it right at the basket. You force the official to make a call, and Rebecca Leffel is going to get her second foul quickly here in the first 3.5 minutes. But Hesse's very active. She can, she'll force you to do something. She had a crease. She doesn't need a big opening, and you don't need one. Some people think the door needs to be wide open. This needs to be cracked, and you have the advantage offensively. And Hesse took advantage of it.
Yeah, for a 5'11" junior, she handles the ball well enough to get in the lane, like you mentioned, and cause problems. It's a tough matchup. So Leffel will check out. Number 11, Erica Wiedock, will check in for the Rangers.
Hesse on the season, just 2 free throw attempts attempted so far. 1 of 2 coming in. Now 2 of 3 on the season.
Second one off the iron, no good. Tipped around and gathered by Waterman for New Knoxville. Quick push ahead to Gable. And she is quickly picked up by Rabel. Looking for some space. Nice pass out from Henchen. Waterman 3, got it.
Haley Flutterjohn with a triple. Another assist by Avery Henchen on the good ball movement, throwing the ball faster and stronger. Defenses can't catch up.
Thanks, Jeff. That was Flutterjohn hitting that 3. 6-3 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Good defense by number 2, Haley Flutterjohn. Tips that out of bounds.
Good job stepping around Derringer. She had her kind of posted up. It took him a while, and then Haley kind of recognized it and stepped in front and around rather than going through the body, using your feet to play defense. Good job by Flutterjohn.
Number 1, Ella Jacobs checks in for the Lady Riders. Derringer looking to get it in. It's deflected. Good play there again by number 2, Haley Flutterjohn. Makes back-to-back good defensive plays.
Henchen came up with the steal, but yes, New Knoxville got hands on it.
3-ball. Gable, quick release, trigger, knock it down. 6-point lead for the Rangers.
Another assist for Henchen. It doesn't have to be fancy, but you give the ball in the shooter's hands when they're ready to catch and shoot. They don't need to lean over. It's right in her breadbasket. Good passing, good shooting. The perimeter shooting Coach Hagemeyer wanted to get.
Good dump inside by Jacobs, but excellent recovery by Avery Henchen. Missed shot. Rangers quickly back the other way.
Defensively, Greg, on that shot, not swatting your hands down and picking up the foul.
A nice little pop and roll there between Gable and Avery Henshin.
Switch times. That time
That's right.
Gable assists to Gable, and Henshin finishes with her first 2 points.
11-3 now. New Knoxville pushing out to an 8-point lead. Good drive by Rabel. Gets the little left-handed runner off the glass and in.
A real nice move. I mean, going around the Rangers defense, they tried to reach from behind, but a good move in Rabel, Cora Rabel that is. Good use of the bank board too to finish.
Gable being aggressive. Good help defense there by Ruane for St. Mary's. They're going to have a foul underneath.
Let me guess, was it the girl that missed the shot?
I don't think so. I think it was number 12. Yeah, it was on number 12, Melissa Waterman.
Okay, I was looking down, and I looked up at the whistle. I saw Gable around, and I thought it was going to work right into my
Philosophy.
Yeah, you need to forget it and move on, or no one to hold,
We've all
no
been
one
there,
to
right?
fold them. Yes. No, I never did that.
Never. So back to action. Here's Derringer dumping it off to Ruane. Picked up out top by Waterman. Trying to work something inside to McLaughlin, who has not touched the ball here much since the first couple possessions. Rabel kicks it out. Ruane, 3-ball on the way, knocks it down.
She is a quick release and doesn't need a lot of room to get it off, and a good answer of offense for the Rough Riders. They've scored now, I believe, back-to-back times, 5 points, and they've cut right back into the Ranger early lead. A lot of time left to play, but a good comeback for the Rough Riders.
Gable finds an opening, can't get it to go. Good help defense again by Ruane. Quickly back the other way. Here's Derringer pushing it down the lane. Good defense and not fouling by New Knoxville. Misses the shot, goes out of bounds.
Good defense again. Those are calls. I always feel like you got to give a defense a break. They're standing still. If she runs into you, their hands are straight up. It's a lot of officials. Some may call it a block, but more times than not, the defense has a right to be in their space as well.
A couple substitutions for St. Mary's. Allmeyer, number 2, checked in the game, and also back in is number 5, Morgan Hesse. 11-8, minute 50 to go here in our first quarter from New Knoxville.
Derringer is a pinball. She's all over the court. She's quick on her feet and covers a lot of ground on the defensive side.
Gable kick out to Waterman on the baseline and knocks it down. Good offense again ran by New Knoxville, has a 5-point lead.
That's a good shot. Those are those in-between shots. It wasn't a 3-point shot. It wasn't a bunny shot.
Allmeyer, a lot of hesitation on that shot. Doesn't get it to go, but Ruane there for the board. Finds herself open and gets it over the shoulder for the 2 points.
Offensive stick back bucket, if you will, for Noelle Ruane. 5 quick points for her. She averages 15 on the season. She leads the Rough Riders. But a good job crashing the offensive glass by a very athletic player in Noelle Ruane.
Drive now down the lane, a little runner, and knocks it home as Haley Flutterjohn.
Nice. Able to catch Greg, go off, get in the paint, not have to set her shot, kind of go up in one motion. Defense didn't have a chance to recover.
Allmeyer, great pass inside to Hesse, who has some room and gets it in off the glass. So both these offenses all of a sudden start clicking. It's 15-12, 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, the past few possessions after the defense is kind of, dominated early. It's the offenses that have made the plays and made shots, and Hesse used her body well. St. Mary's gave her a nice pass, and then New Knoxville couldn't maybe react quick enough and able to kiss it off the glass for Hesse. She now has 3 points, and New Knoxville got a break there as the pass. Teammates were not on the same page.
Ball deflected off of St. Mary's. 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 15-12 New Knoxville on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Right now for St. Mary's, McLaughlin, the 6'1 senior, not in the game, so New Knoxville, if you get it inside, you don't have that defensive statue, if you will, to work against. 10 seconds. Rangers need to think about the clock here.
Here's Gable.
7.
Trying to get one shot. Swing it back. Get back out top to Gable. You'd expect her to be the one to work it down to 1. She launches up a tough heave. It almost goes. And that will be 1 in the books here from New Knoxville. The Rangers 15, St. Mary's 12. We'll be back with quarter number 2. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to New Knoxville as we get ready for the second quarter. First one turned out pretty good, Jeff. Ended up 15-12. Both offenses kind of got rolling through things there late in the first quarter.
They started off slow is right, but the offense had really performed well in the latter part of the first quarter. St. Mary shot 5 of 7 from the field. That included 1 of 2 from beyond the range or for the three-point shot. New Knoxville 6 of 13. They hit on 3 of 5 three-point shots. So after a slow start, both offenses kind of won the last few minutes of the first quarter.
Nice matchup out top there. Gable against Ruane. Good pass inside. Hesse elevates up. Can't get it to go. McLaughlin tips that one out of bounds. A break for the New Knoxville.
Another nice, strong move by Hesse. Went baseline, and she doesn't need a lot of room to get her shot off. She's athletic. It's a high release. It didn't drop for Morgan Hesse that time, but she's going to be a tough one to stop for the Rangers on the interior defense.
Back in the game.
Dangerous pass.
Back in the game is number 3, Rebecca Leffel for New Knoxville. She has 2 fouls as they swing it back out top to Gable. St. Mary's now in a man-to-man. They've kind of went back and forth in a little matchup zone earlier. Swing it over to Waterman. Back out top to Leffel. Thought about the 3. Had an opening for Henson inside. Couldn't get it to her. We talked about it earlier. We're very used to this. Knoxville will take the time if they need to. Here's Henson, swings it out. Open for the baseline jumper was Waterman off the mark. Ruane up big for the board for St. Mary's. So back the other way, here is Cora Rabel. Back out top to Hesse. Nice ball fake to runner down the lane, and it rattles home.
She blew by the New Knoxville defensive player at 20 feet from the basket. Not aware of her ability, and she took advantage of it, and it made a nice run.
Her length, she just like floats into the bucket. You know, she took that shot about from the foul line, it looked like, and next thing you know, she was only a foot or 2 from the basket.
That's a tough play, and there's going to be a turnover. Oh, going to stay with the Rangers. Again, St. Mary's defense a little bit active, and offensively caught the Rangers a little bit unprepared for that quick first step by Morgan Hesse, now with 5 points.
So number 3, Rebecca Leffel will trigger it in for New Knoxville with a 1-point lead. 6:25 left to go here in the first half. Gable down lane, ball fake, rattles off the iron, no good. Rebound, Rabel for St. Mary's.
Nice drive by the Rangers. There's a charge.
Full head of steam there by Rabel, runs right through Haley Flutterjohn, and as Jeff mentioned, she'll draw the charge.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what Cora Rabel kind of thought there, if she thought maybe Flutterjohn would jump out of the way, but that was about as textbook charge as you could get, and I thought maybe Flutterjohn banged her head on the court.
Yeah, it was a pretty good collision. There's no doubt about that.
So that is a turnover, the 5th of the game for the Rough Riders, 1st of the quarter. First foul against St. Mary's. Waterman steps into the jumper, no good. Able to track her own rebound out and also get a foul against Carson McLaughlin. McLaughlin, her first foul, back-to-back personal fouls against St. Mary's, who again went foul-less in the first 8 minutes. They now have 2 here in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. McLaughlin will check out. Jacobs will check back in for St. Mary's. Exactly 6 minutes to go in our first half. Rangers running that very familiar flex offense. They will do a lot of different options out of it. Here is Flutterjohn swinging it over to Leffel. Almost stolen, steps into a 3, no good. Good box out underneath. Avery Henson back up and in. A rare offensive rebound bucket for the Rangers, and just their second offensive rebound of the game, both in that possession. Remember, I believe it was Waterman caught her own missed shot that was fouled by McLaughlin, and then Avery able to catch the rebound and score her 4th point. Rabel pressing up in a nice help defense play there by Gable. Comes away with the steal. Kind of read the eyes of Jacobs, able to see it. Going right back inside, Henson up off the glass, and then you mentioned it before, without McLaughlin in there. It makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Hesse matches up pretty good, but Henson not afraid to go over top of her. A nice shot off the glass. Yeah, nice drive to the basket again. That's an athletic play. There's a second foul against the Rangers. They're going to call a 2-shot foul. Wow.
And that's a heady play by Hesse. She gets the rebound and just took it right back up. Knew she had contact on her. Kind of did that little NBA play, right, where they know somebody's up in their hands. They just went up with a shot. And
I'm not sure why there's a 2-shot foul of all things.
Because she went. That's what I'm saying. She went right back up.
Well, it was a quick release, and she plays active, so kind of next. How do you want to say it? Maybe I won't say next level, but there's a difference between playing the way normal people do and the way she's doing right now, going to the basket. I won't say the running one-handers, but she has a soft touch and can get things done. And the defense maybe aren't used to seeing that type of play.
It's a tough matchup. There's no doubt about it. We had a substitution there. As Avery Henson checked out for the Rangers, Erica Wiedock checked in. Hesse's second free throw. She missed the first. Second one rattles off as well. Good hustle there by Waterman to track down the rebound for the Rangers. Now with a 5-point lead.
Hesse averages 8 points for the Rough Riders so far in this young season. Boy, Derringer again.
She's just everywhere, and she's scrappy.
Does a lot of good things.
Able to get by, draw the foul.
That time maybe Derringer got beat off the dribble, but those two girls have played club or whatever it's called in basketball together for a couple seasons, know each other very well, and she'll pick up her first foul.
Yeah, that's a fun matchup. Glad we get to see that all afternoon here, because those two definitely going to go out of here a little bit more. Gable, a very good offensive player in her own right, and Derringer taking the challenge on, if you will. Gable able to knock down the free throw. McLaughlin checks back in. 7
points for Gable here early in the game. Hit 2 3-point baskets in the first quarter, and her first of 2 attempts.
Second one rattles home for Gable as well. I think Coach Burke recognizing that he needs to get McLaughlin back on the floor, and does quickly. And Rangers drop into a zone here quickly. Oh, and almost stolen there by Leffel. 3-ball by Ruane, no good. McLaughlin, though, right there for the board.
There's her size right there.
Yep.
I thought she went pretty much straight
Great
up.
pass inside to Hesse from Derringer, and an easy 2 for the St. Mary's offense.
So give McLaughlin an asterisk with the offensive rebound, keeps possession alive, and Morgan Hesse her 7th point here in the first half. And
these teams share a lot of similarities. They both have a nice point guard leader out top in Derringer. Gable on one side, Derringer on the other. And they both have a good paint presence. McLaughlin on the St. Mary's side gets a block there, and Henson on the other. So they control their teams very well on offense. You can definitely tell them they kind of, that rhythm of their game is controlled, and that's big in any sport, especially in high school basketball.
Right, the Rangers missed the attempt, get the rebound to the Riders, but
nice little curl there. Good help from Ruane. Gets the block for St. Mary's. Quickly back the other way. Derringer swings it over. Ruane sets her feet. 3-ball. Got it.
Boy, defensive block shots can be momentum builders. Almost like a termination block in volleyball. They got it on one end and then quickly down the court. And Ruane, like you said, set her feet. She has a quick release. Good shooter from the outside. Her 8th point for Noelle Ruane.
And that was that point guard matchup I was just talking about. As Derringer, on that break, recognized she was out there, got her the ball in the right place, and a turnover on the other side by New Knoxville. So quickly just went from an 8-point lead down to 2. And St. Mary's has a chance to tie the ball game with 3:25 left to go here in the first half.
Rangers commit just their 2nd turnover, but again, the pressure defense there by St. Mary's forced New Knoxville way out of their comfort zone and made a difficult pass, and gives them now a chance to tie or take the lead possibly in this possession. And they've done pretty nice things here the past couple times they've touched the ball.
Looking to get in McLaughlin. Had her miss the opportunity. Good help there by Waterman.
Rangers got to do a better job defensively. They're not going to get that many breaks like that.
They dodged a bullet there, no doubt. Good pass inside to Leffel. Going against Ruane. Tough matchup. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Hesse. Quick pass ahead. Picked off by Gable. Thinking about spotting up for the 3. Said she'll pull it back out. Derringer all over her. Open. Waterman. 3-ball. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Hesse for St. Mary's.
Ball down the court quickly. Knoxville unaware, and McLaughlin maybe.
Yeah, McLaughlin out of position there a little bit.
Why was that traveling?
Because she left her feet.
Yeah, to do a layup. She didn't dribble. She bang, bang.
No, she left her feet with the ball in her hands and then came down.
I didn't see
it.
Yeah,
she definitely took 2 steps and didn't shoot the ball.
Because sometimes you'll see the play where you get it, you can catch and then go without a dribble. I missed. Okay, I was looking down.
She just went up, didn't get rid of the ball before she hit the ground.
Okay.
So Rangers still with a 2-point lead, 2:25 left to go here in the first half. looking to get Avery Henson back in the ball game as she sat a couple minutes.
I'm not sure if they tried to maybe get her in for this possession when on offense because with the 2 fouls, but it's going to be the next dead ball.
Right.
You never know. Could be the Rangers may have the ball then or be on defense.
Step back 3, Gable off the mark. McLaughlin up above everybody to pull that one away for St. Mary's. 2 minutes to go. Derringer again, quick up ahead. Jacobs, lots of hands in on that action. I think Gable is going to be called for the foul.
She will get her first foul. Will Gable. New Knoxville will pick up team foul number 6. And yeah, Derringer really looks to push the tempo a little bit. She's
vision is way ahead.
She's looking down the court. And she's able to and willing to throw the pass. You know, if anything, if it gets intercepted, at least you're going away from the basket.
Right,
so
right.
It wouldn't be a live ball turnover that they're in transition.
Derringer, hard drive to the bucket. Can't get it to go. McLaughlin, though, right there misses. Gets her own rebound back up and in. Carson McLaughlin padding the offensive board stats and getting the bucket. We're even at 21.
And Henson really couldn't battle, afraid for the 3rd foul whistle. Kind of basically just stand there and let her shoot it, which...
Yeah, at this point in the game, that's probably the smart play. Let it go. Save it for another day, right? Extra step there taken by Henson. Turnover will give it back to St. Mary's with a chance, I believe, to take their first lead of the ball game with 1:25 to go in the first half. Derringer walking it up, getting the call from Coach Burke. There's Jacobs, good backdoor cut, off the glass and in. Reagan Allmeyer.
Nice assist from Ella Jacobs. Textbook bounce pass as number 2, Allmeyer scores, but number 1 will get the big assist. And again, I believe, like you said, first lead for the Rough Riders.
23-21, down to our final minute here of the first half. It's been a good one here from the barn to New Knoxville. Kick out Waterman, swing it far side. Henson, Gable open 3-ball, and it's swatted into the 3rd row by Noelle Lorraine. Was ready for that one all the way.
Stays with the Rangers ball. That's a fortunate thing for New Knoxville, but that's athleticism, and
no
she's
doubt.
listed at 5'10". They start about 5'10", 6'1".
Yeah.
And Noelle Ruane is active, so that makes it even that
And
much
so
more.
is Hesse.
Yes, so that makes it even more difficult.
Here's Henson in the lane, rattles out. Rebound ripped away by Jacobs. 30 seconds left to go here in our first half. Derringer will walk it across the timeline for St. Mary's. Almost stolen. Missed opportunity there is a option for Jacobs. Shot no good. And a dodged bullet there for
really, again,
New
Henson had
Knoxville.
to just basically back up and let him shoot. And she misses the shot, so a break for the Rangers. Final 13 seconds, see if they get a better shot this time than what they did at the end of the first quarter.
Cutting down the lane, Gable shot rattles off. McLaughlin there for the board. 5 seconds to go. Derringer going to push it ahead. Caught by Allmeyer. Shot no good. And that is your first half horn. 2 in the books. St. Mary's 23, New Knoxville 21. We will take a quick break. Be back with our first half stats. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
All Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. We are at halftime. St. Mary's Rough Riders on top 23-21. Here with our first half stats, Mr. Jeff Henson.
Thank you. In the first half for the Rough Riders, they are 10 of 20 and even 50% from the field. Included in those 10 of 20, they were 2 of 4 from three-point range. New Knoxville, first half shooting 8 of 27, so not a very good percentage. They were 3 of 9 from three-point range included in that, and they were 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Didn't know if I mentioned it, but St. Mary's 0 of 3 from the free throw line. So not many foul shots taken. New Knoxville made their 2. St. Mary's left 3 misses on the table. Rebounding the basketball, St. Mary's with 20 rebounds, New Knoxville with 12. Turnovers, St. Mary's with 9, New Knoxville with just 3. Individual first half game scoring, Noelle Ruane, 8 points for her, 7 from Morgan Hesse, 4 from Carson McLaughlin, 2 apiece from Cora Rabel and Reagan Allmeyer for their total of 23. For New Knoxville, 8 points from Ellie Gable, 6 from Avery Henshin, 5 from Haley Flutterjohn, and 2 from Melissa Waterman, their total of 21. St. Mary's outscored the Rangers in the second quarter 11-6, so they took a 3-point deficit, a 15-12, and turned it into a 23-21 lead, and that's where we're at to start the second half. Thank you to Wegner's IGA for bringing you our stats and recap of the first half here on NKTelco Sports.
All right, as we get set here for the third quarter, as you mentioned, Jeff, good battle back and forth. You know, we saw a lot more of Hesse, McLaughlin, and Derringer in that second quarter, and it definitely made a difference. New Knoxville looking to answer as they start with the first possession here in the second half, trailing by 2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Gable looking to get the little screen and roll going, read perfectly by Ruane for St. Mary's and stolen away. Good idea by New Knoxville, but sometimes when it's not there, you just got to let it go, and Ruane was waiting on it.
And Ruane's a very active player as well. She's quick on her feet, and those quick first steps make a difference when you, even when you throw good bounce passes, they can be deflected and stolen. She did a nice job getting her hands in there and avoided, or recorded the steal.
3-ball Rabel off the mark. Rebound fought for underneath and pulled away by Hesse and stolen right back by Gable. Looking in the rearview mirror, sees Hesse coming, and Hesse able to knock it out of her hands. Stays with the Rangers, as Gable will trigger it in for New Knoxville. Good pass inside, Avery Henshin all by herself for the easy 2.
Good job executing the out-of-bounds offense, and a couple of picks got set. St. Mary's did not rotate well on defensively, and a nice pass, I believe, was by Gable. Henshin gets her 8th point.
Hesse trying to squeeze that one in. Good read by Leffel, pulls it away, steal Rangers. All tied at 23. Gable cuts through, good pass. Avery Henshin off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled away by Waterman. Her shot off the mark. Ruane coming away with it for St. Mary's. There's Derringer matched up with Waterman, spinning through the lane. Nice wheel, left hand off the glass, no good. McLaughlin, no there for the glass, up and in.
Another offensive rebound, stick back bucket as Henshin had to come over to help Flutterjohn on Derringer, and that left McLaughlin open for the offensive backside rebound. So a little risk reward, you help defensively, but everyone else has to rotate quickly when you start in that help mode. McLaughlin, I believe that's her 4th point from offensive rebounding.
Waterman, all kinds of room at the elbow jumper, able to knock it down, even us back up at 25.
Those are the shots that need to be hit. They're not bunny shots, they're not 3-pointers. Right. They're the shots you and I shot in today because they were open. Now people either want the bunny shot or the 3-pointer shot.
It's not glamorous. Oh, deflection there by Gable. Almost got a steal. It'll stay with St. Mary's.
Derringer reached her hand out as well. I don't think she touched it, but the deflection sometimes can cause that type of turnover. It stays with the Rough Riders basket, or with the ball here in the third quarter.
Rabel dumps it off to Derringer, swings it back out top to Hesse. Ruane was open for a minute inside. Tough shot, good defense that time by Waterman. A tough matchup there against Hesse. Did a great job, gets the turnover.
They forced her to turn against her body. That's a tough pull-up jumper, if you will, off the spin. It's against her body, and she left it short. It's easier when you spin the other way for a right-handed shooter, but nonetheless, good defense by the Rangers.
There's Leffel now top to Waterman, swings it far side. And now in the paint, and the Henshin picked up by Hesse. Can't get it to go. Right there, though, Rebecca Leffel can't get the shot. Henshin now, third try is a charm for the Rangers. They get it to go, hitting the glass on the offensive side.
Yeah, we've got 3 shots there. More importantly for the Rangers, they come away with a bucket on some offensive rebounds to keep it alive. And Hard work on the interior against players that have some size.
Derringer drives down the lane, off the glass and in. Boy, she is quick.
Her first 2 points of the game, but has done a lot on the court already. Scoring isn't everything, and she does take advantage, though. Puts in that high gear. New Knoxville not able to stop her. But don't think just because 2 points for number 11 that she's playing a bad game.
For sure.
She runs a show. She's passes well, plays good defense.
Good cut by Leffel. Can't get it to go. Ruane rips it away. Almost stolen by New Knoxville, and now it is. Leffel able to pick up the loose ball. Gets it to Henchen. Wide open 3-ball on the way. In and out, and she was fouled on the shot as well. So Avery Henchen going to have a chance, I believe, for 3 free throws.
And just a tough break there for Morgan Hesse. One of the few mistakes she has done.
Not sure what we're checking here at the scores table. The official called the foul, ran right over the scores table, and it is. He put 3 fingers up, so she is getting 3 shots.
Big points here. Hesse picks up her first foul, team's first of the half.
First one by Henchen. Rattles out. 2 more coming. She was fouled on a 3-pointer. Knoxville looking to regain the lead. Second one rattles off the front iron, no good. Substitution, Hesse will check out. Ella Jacobs will check in for St. Mary's. Third free throw by Henchen is good. So New Knoxville now with a 1-point lead on our First National Bank scoreboard, 28-27.
Can't take a break. Derringer did a nice job pushing the ball down the court, trying to get New Knoxville maybe asleep, but New Knoxville fortunate. Everyone was awake, prevented the easy transition opportunity.
Here is Derringer looking inside, tries to get it into Jacobs. Nice defense there by New Knoxville. Far side, Ruane, she'll spot up a 3. Got it.
Does not need room to shoot, that is for sure. And
a collision there between Derringer and Henchen. Both seem to be okay. Elbow jumper, I should say baseline jumper by Leffel. Shot off the mark by Henchen. Good defense there by McLaughlin. Ruane back up the other way, far side. Rabel thought about the jumper, said dump it off. Derringer 3-ball, no good. Rebound scooped up by Rabel, tossed it back out top. Derringer again probing inside, throws up a tough shot. And McLaughlin there for the board is going to draw the foul and the putback.
Yeah, and again, Henchen tried to stand like a silo effect, but they're going to call her for contact and basically straight up. From my angle right here, just trying to stay there and not get the call, and ended up getting the call against her. Good job by McLaughlin, crashing the glass again and being rewarded for the foul.
First free throw by McLaughlin is off the iron, but able to rattle in to give St. Mary's a 3-point lead. 3.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3 from New Knoxville. Second one by McLaughlin, rattles off, no good. Waterman for the board for the Rangers. Gable walks it across, swings it far side over to Flutterjohn.
Zone defense for St. Mary's.
They did like a matchup before. That's what they're doing. They're matching up to the guards.
Gotcha.
We got a timeout called.
Foul on number 20, Cora Rabel.
The official called a timeout. They correct.
Did so too. I noticed his hand was made in a fist.
That's
so
what I thought
hands
he
in a
was doing.
fist, that's a violation or a foul. Open hand is dead ball.
So checking it in on the far side, Leffel. That's the second foul on Rabel. The second team foul for St. Mary's. Gable again matched up with Derringer. Leffel back out top to Gable. Looking inside, trying to find an opportunity. Dribbles right across the floor, kicks it far side to Leffel. Waterman, good pass inside to Henchen. I'm sorry, that was Waterman dumping it into Henchen.
And that time McLaughlin was there, but she didn't get her elbows to her ears. It was an easy call. You just have to go up. Her hands were straight, but they were angled out, and that's the difference here. When McLaughlin's 6'1", she can make herself a lot taller, just stand vertical. And instead, she gets whistled for her second foul.
Rangers will take a full timeout. We will take a short break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. 31-28, just over 3 minutes remaining here in our third quarter. Avery Henson at the free throw line trying to cut into the three-point St. Mary's lead. Henson's first free throw in and out. Well, she has been very close on her last 2 or 3 free throws. Not getting the kind roll there.
It came into the game 9 of 12.
Second free throw is pure.
Now 2 of 5 in the game, so comes away with some points on the foul against McLaughlin, her second of the game.
Derringer brings it across. Knoxville still in man-to-man. Here's Jacobs, picked up by Waterman.
Boy, Noelle Ruane is quick.
And she is set up again for a three. Didn't get it to go. Rangers scrapping in for the rebound, and Gable comes away with it.
They ran her through the offense or through the lane, out inside the backside, and Knoxville was trailing, and she went through there and just created her spot or a chance for her to get a shot off.
Tough pass inside there to Gable. A lot of contact. Bodies picked off, the ball picked off by Derringer, and a great finish on the other end by Cora Rabel. I think the biggest lead for St. Mary's at 4 here today.
Rabel now with the 4 points in the game, and I believe you're right. 4 might be the biggest for St. Mary's. They had 2 and a 3, so again, hands by Ruane makes it very difficult. Gable.
Knoxville gets a little break there as the ball squirts out the right way. Gable ends up with it, knocks down the 12-footer on the baseline.
And Ruane, I don't think she's hurt. She looks, maybe she's okay. I thought maybe she was grimacing or.
Good read, Avery Henson coming away with the steal. Drives it right at McLaughlin. Off the glass, doesn't get the roll. A good take there by Avery Henson. St. Mary's coming back the other way, 2-point lead. Ruane cutting down the lane, loses the handle. They're going to have a jump ball called. It'll stay with St. Mary's. A couple substitutions as Wiedock will check back in for the Rangers. And number 5, Morgan Hesse. She got an extended breather, so Hesse will come back in for St. Mary's. And also checking in for St. Mary's is number 14, Reese Rabel. So Derringer to trigger it in. They're going 4 low for St. Mary's. Looking to find Ruane, hand it off to Derringer.
Well, if she would have kept it, she could have almost spun and went baseline, but
tough pass inside, tipped away and stolen by New Knoxville. Here comes Gable looking on her wing for some help. Decides to pull it back out. Good defensive recovery there by St. Mary's.
See, once New Knoxville can work it inside now. You still have Hesse in the game, but McLaughlin is out. But right. Hesse, maybe not size-wise as tall, but maybe a better vertical jump, if you will.
Avery Henson back out top to Flutterjohn. Flutterjohn wheeling down through the lane, gets the contact.
Will be on the floor. Good call. There was contact by Hesse before the shot on that time. I mean, there was a bump, and then Haley landed, but nonetheless, Morgan Hesse commits the foul, just her second.
So 1:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Gable triggers it in wide open 3-ball. Flutterjohn off the back iron, no good. Rebound corralled by Derringer. She quickly gets it ahead to Ruane. Better have your eyes up when Derringer has the ball. She is coming. Shot missed by Hesse. Gets her own rebound and draws the foul. Morgan Hesse active on that offensive glass.
Rangers foul goes against Erica Wiedock. Her first foul, team second. So free throws coming up for Hesse.
Pardon me, as the free throw from Hesse rattles home. Number 2, Allmeyer will check back in for
Hesse gets her 8th point of the game. She's now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. A make here would give her a 50% percentage here in this game.
Off the iron, Hesse up high for the board. Avery Henson. New Knoxville trailing by 3, 34-31 on First National Bank scoreboard. 45 seconds left to go here in the third period. Gable looking over at the official, make sure she wasn't in a violated.
Closely guarded.
Getting a 5 count. That's right, closely guarded. Step out. Waterman thought about the 3. Said, I'm sorry, it was Flutterjohn. Kicks it far side to Gable. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebound scooped up by Ruane for St. Mary's. 25 seconds left to go. Derringer with a full head of steam. Skips it far side. Allmeyer thought about the 3. We'll get it back out top to Geringer. 15 seconds. St. Mary's looking like they're going to settle in here for 1. Ruane quickly down the lane, a scoop and a score. Boy, you mentioned it before, Jeff. Her first step, wicked quick. 4 seconds left. Gable falls down, gets back up, gets it ahead to Flutterjohn, launches it. No good at the buzzer. 3 in the books. St. Mary's 36, New Knoxville 31. We will take a short break and be back with the 4th quarter. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Just about ready to start 4th quarter action here from New Knoxville. St. Mary's with another good quarter. They scored 13 in that 3rd quarter and head here into the 4th with a 5-point lead.
Now outscore the Rangers 13-10 in that 3rd quarter. Like you said, they shoot on 5 of 12 shooting from the field. Made a couple free throws in 4 attempts. New Knoxville 4 of 15 from the field. Made 2 of 5 free throw attempts. So New Knoxville's got some shots, just haven't been able to score. And St. Mary's, if anything, just some more turnovers. That's kind of hurt them the most as they commit 5 more turnovers in the 3rd quarter. It gives them 14 in the game. New Knoxville just 2 turnovers. New Knoxville's been taking better care of the basketball, but not able to convert on the offensive end.
Waterman trying to work that one into Henchen. Gets kicked out of bounds. Gable open for 3. Can't get it to go. Fight inside. Henchen comes away with it and fouled by Hesse. What a battle inside there between Hesse and Henchen.
Both about the same size and just arms straight up, reaching for the ball. And Avery was able to reach it away and take it away from Hesse, but she is then called for her 3rd foul.
First free throw gets the kind roll. Avery Henchen drops that one in. McLaughlin will check back in for St. Mary's.
13 points in the game now for Avery Henchen, who has had some bad hops, if you will, at the free throw line here.
Right. She got a nice one there.
You're supposed to get the home court rim, if you will.
The shooter's touch, right? She gets both to go there, and more importantly, brings New Knoxville within 3.
She's made her last 3 free throw attempts.
Quickly ahead here, St. Mary's. Hesse over to Derringer.
Now 4 of 7 from the free throw line is Avery Henchen.
Here's Derringer bringing it back out top. Swings it over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer looking for McLaughlin. Tosses it over to Hesse.
We haven't seen Hesse go to the basket like she did in the first half, although she don't have a chance here, but off the dribble, she's been pretty good.
Tough shot, good defense, Avery Henchen. Rebound, Gable looking ahead, trying to get to Henchen, and does. Nice feel in the lane, and a lot of contact against McLaughlin.
Gracious. I don't know what textbook body foul that would be, but tough break for the Rangers. Is good defense by the Rough Riders then.
And this ball loose on the floor, scooped up and knocked out of bounds there by Gable. It'll stay with St. Mary's.
Talk about going vertical and such.
Wow, there was a lot of contact there, no doubt.
You play on, and tough break for the Rangers, and you have to do it on defense.
So here's Ruane, swings it back out top, Derringer. 6.5 minutes to go in our ball game. St. Mary's hanging on to a 3-point lead. Derringer, Ruane, picked up by Gable.
Ruane's hit on 3 3-pointers tonight, and a couple of 2-point shots as well, but she definitely can light it up from the perimeter.
A good defensive play there by Haley Flutterjohn. knocks it off the St. Mary's player. Turnover, gives it back to the Rangers.
Again, both teams can really play good matchup defense, and that's good. You have to be careful. The closer you are, the easier it is for this. The easier
First
it is
step.
for the defense to get around you.
Yeah.
Then you're playing. Then you got to rely on help defense and everyone rotating. So the risk reward of playing, navel to navel defense versus slacking off a bit.
Here's Leffel, dumps it off to Flutterjohn, far side, Waterman. 6 minutes remaining, dumped inside Avery Henson, flips out to Leffel, thought about the three, goes back into Henson, tipped by Ruane. Good help defense by St. Mary's. A little work inside, and you're going to get foul number 3, I believe, against Hesse.
So the foul will go against Hesse, who unfortunately will pick up her fourth foul.
Fourth, you're right.
And that'll be the 7th team foul. So Hesse, battling for the basketball and just too much contact. And Avery Henson will have a chance for a one-on-one opportunity here.
So she will check out of the ball game.
Take it back. 6th foul, okay. So 6th team foul against St. Mary. So dead ball for the Rangers. Keep it, go baseline. Oh, be careful that you don't get hooked for the offensive foul.
And a great play, Avery Henson off the glass and in. The Rangers down by just one.
That's a sweet move, but the elbow almost could have been called for hooking. That was a long, she didn't throw it, but she definitely used it to, right idea. And Noelle Ruane could have done the same thing with them the last trip down there. We faked the handoff.
And a hand in the lane there by Avery Henson, almost gets a steal. Ruane comes up with it.
Size mismatch now as McLaughlin, and they'll switch back now as Gable will go back. But boy, she's open. They switch not quick enough.
Almost a bad opportunity there, and Avery Henson sees the ball raised up, snatches it away from McLaughlin for the steal. Rangers looking to regain the lead. Gable right at McLaughlin, and a good board by Ruane as she will draw the foul.
Yep, Henson committing a foul 84 feet from the basket with 3 fouls. You can't do that. It becomes her 4th foul. Just tempting. You players that are aggressive, you just go after it. And
that's right.
95% of the 100% of the time that'll be called a foul.
So 5 minutes here left in a ball game. Quick recap foul-wise. Number 4, Avery Henson, just picked up her 4th, and checking out of the game a few minutes ago was number 5 for St. Mary's. Morgan Hesse also has 4.
Unfortunately for St. Mary's, they have a little bit of depth that they can switch things around, and Knoxville will bring Egbert in, it appears, to maybe buy some time, if you will. That'll force the Rangers to lose some offensive productivity, no doubt. Egbert had her in the JV game. Talked about her. She has been getting better every game so far. It's just her 3rd game.
Just a freshman.
Yeah, she was an instrumental part of that state volleyball championship run the Rangers had this past season of playing as a freshman.
And her toughest battle is going to be on the defensive side as she's matched up against McLaughlin right now.
But she has fouls to give. McLaughlin,
that's right.
Maybe not a great free throw shooter. If you have to hack a shack, and put her at the line.
I think you're going to see the ball in number 32 hands quite a bit as Gable
call timeout.
Mishandles it there and gets the over and back violation.
Boy, tough when Knoxville hasn't turned the ball over much today, Greg. That's their 2-4-6th turnover, which is very good.
Right.
I thought I heard Coach Hegmar yell timeout.
We're going to get one taken on the far side for St. Mary's. It's just a 30-second timeout.
Is that a comic strip?
Keep it right here. It could be. Far side, that's right. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Augley's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. I'd like to also remind everyone that Jeff and I will name a player of the game at the conclusion of this game, and that player of the game is sponsored by NKTelco. Well, we figured this would be a pretty good matchup here today, Jeff. It has not disappointed. 36-35, just over 4 minutes to go in our ball game.
Yeah, anyone's game, it'll come down to obviously who makes the most positive plays, and usually that's who scores the ball, but basically who can stay, let's say, healthy on the court, as the Rangers will take Egbert out on defense and put Allie Top in. She's a 5'11 junior and a little bit stronger maybe player to match up with McLaughlin.
So Derringer will bring it across with a 1-point lead. Swings it over to Rabel.
And again, Top with unlimited fouls, if you will. Rangers only have 3 fouls, so she can play pretty strong. Boy, good move by Rabel.
Off the glass and gets it to go. Rabel has done that little left-handed runner a couple times. converts and gets it to 3.
That's her 6th point. That pushes their lead to 3 is right, but watch a quick move. You know, going to the basket and finishing with a soft touch off the glass.
And New Knoxville trying to pull Derringer into the paint, and instead of getting a post up to Ellie Gable, she steals it. And a Knoxville turnover gives it back to St. Mary's with a 3-point edge. You're going to dump it inside to McLaughlin. Quick double team and a great read by Leffel, who will then draw the foul from Rabel.
Boy, St. Mary's, they've got the advantage now.
Yeah.
New Knoxville's going to put Avery Henson in. I don't know why, because the New Knoxville's going to go right back on defense.
We're going to go to the free throw line right here. Yep.
Yeah,
that was the
you're going to put her back in with defense
Right,
now.
right.
I thought if it was offense, defense, you would keep her out. But foul goes against Rabel, her 3rd.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to put her down on the block at free throws either.
Well,
so,
no, but
and they're not. They're pulling her back.
But now they're on defense.
Right. So
Rebecca Leffel, free throws, 1-1.
First free throw by Leffel is good, cutting that lead down to 2.
Good free throw by Leffel, who came up with that. Now, she come up with a steal on that, or was it a rebound? But
it was a steal. Yep. She stepped in the passing lane and got it off of
her first 2 points of the game, and that again draws us back to a tight game. We have not had the Rangers had a lead early, Greg, maybe by 7 early,
right,
like way back in the first quarter. But boy, since then, everybody has been back and forth. St. Mary's has probably had the lead the whole second half. They led by 2 at halftime, and I believe they've led throughout then the second half.
So here's Henson swinging it over to Rabel. St. Mary's trying to be patient here. Gable on Ruane. Ruane with a nice move, gets by for a minute. Gable able to catch up. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Burke of St. Mary's. It's a full one. We will take a quick break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Welcome back to New Knoxville, 38-37, St. Mary's on top. If you're just joining us, my name is Greg Burning, my partner Jeff Henson. We got a good one going on here at the barn in New Knoxville today. The visitors, St. Mary Rough Riders, up by 1 with the ball.
St. Mary's came into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead. New Knoxville's outscored them 6-2 to bring it back to within 1. So New Knoxville still trails, but St. Mary's with the ball. A lot of time left to play. So I can't believe St. Mary's would milk it.
Right.
But they're definitely going to run their offense. And boy, Noel Ruane,
I was just going to say, great opportunity there missed by St. Mary's. Ruane now back out top, picked up by Henson. Good recovery there by Henson as McLaughlin was
open
for a
switching,
moment.
yeah. They had switched. They had Flutterjohn at 5'5" against McLaughlin in that pick and roll. And St. Mary's didn't see it in time, but nonetheless have the ball. So this is Grable. We've seen her go to the basket that way, Greg, off the dribble. She doesn't shoot it that time.
Derringer going to pull it back out top. Knoxville tried to run and jump a little bit ago, see if they can get a quick steal.
But they're definitely gambling now. He's got 3 players up on the court. It's 3 or 4 on 2, but St. Mary's does not elect to attack. New Knoxville has fouls to give. Other than Henson, everyone's okay. The Rangers only 3 team fouls, so still down to 2 minutes now. St. Mary's has had the ball here for about a minute.
Yeah, being very patient, really working the ball around the perimeter.
Sometimes you're doing this. I don't know what Coach Burke told him, only the best shot or only layups, but now you you know, as a player, am I allowed to score, not allowed to score? What do I do? And now he'll probably revamp their confidence, if you will, with a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, so we'll just keep it right here. As you mentioned, takes a quick 30-second timeout.
And they took their last one at 2:59, Greg, that full one. So they went over a minute and 14 or 15 seconds just running offense. But, you know, I always wonder as a player, you know, right now, well, should I shoot it? Should I not shoot it? I mean, sometimes those shots.
And you're only up 1. It's not like you're up 6. So you're kind of in a tough spot because, you know, if you run the timeout and you miss the shot, the other team can go down and score.
You just wonder here, the Rangers having 4 fouls that they have to get, at least 2 or 3. Would you substitute Henson out, put someone in that has no fouls, and force them to foul? Because if she's in the wrong spot, she's picking up her 5th one.
Right.
And in Knoxville, you know, how long do you want to play defense too? Chase the ball around. That's a lot of hard work.
Right,
you know, save your legs. But they'll keep the, looks like the starting 5 for the Rangers on the court. And New Knoxville's going to be tasked with, you know, chasing. And at some point, if you don't get a steal, we'll commit the foul. And how long do you want to put them in on the line earlier than later? Or do you want to continue to play defense?
Yep, Ruane will trigger it in.
There's a trap zone, but they won't come and get it.
There, I think it was right what you were saying. Haley Flutter-Johnson fouls the give. Very aggressive there. Picks up the foul.
They might as well go after the ball. I won't say like commit the intentional foul, but dive on the floor, knock the ball away, because you know there's no harm right now.
Use the opportunity to be aggressive. And very close over and back there.
The out of bounds rule changed years ago. That is eliminated. You don't have that on an out of bounds play. But here's a case where you know the Rangers will gamble, but then St. Mary's does a nice job working their way out of it. But a triple team.
I was just going to say, Ruane got triple teamed out top. Hands on that one by Henson, and a jump ball, but that'll keep it with St. Mary's for the moment.
Yeah, things
on
a
the
little
possession
edgy
arrow.
here. Depending on what side of the fence you're sitting on. If you're St. Mary's, like, oh my gosh, there's too much time left.
That's right.
If you're New Knoxville, it's like, how are we going to get the ball back? And you know, it's just a lot of action here.
38-37, St. Mary's lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. 1-point lead and the ball. Trying to double team Derringer. A lot of action there. I think a foul called.
There you had to double team, and you're under control. They whistle a foul, though, unfortunately for New Knoxville, because that's where Derringer is going to panic or, you know, have to throw the pass. And the backside defenders got to find a passing lane, step in there, and you're right at half court. But to New Knoxville, their 5th team foul. Still over 60 seconds to play.
1:15 to go. There was a deflection there by Flutterjohn.
I don't think St. Mary's will even shoot it here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just hanging on to it.
And Avery's around.
In a corner here, and a jump ball called. So there's
turnover.
Exactly what you talked about, Jeff. You try to stall, you try to stall, you try to stall, and a smart heads-up play there. I believe that was Haley Flutterjohn. Dives in there.
Waterman, I think.
Oh, was it Waterman? Okay.
You've got them confused all game.
I know I do. They're 2 and 12. I'm sorry.
The same in volleyball, 8 and 6. So people got confused there. 1 minute to play, Greg. Buckle up.
That's right. So Rangers able to get it here.
I think New Knoxville, both teams still have a couple timeouts left, so it's
Leffel swings it down. Gable wide open, 14-footer, in and out. Rebound fought for and ripped away by Ruane. Good board, St. Mary's. Down to 40 seconds. Some changes going to have to be done here. Ruane, far side to Rabel. 35 seconds and a quick foul. Gutsy one there. You don't want to go wrapping somebody up. You'll
Why
get an
not
intentional.
swat at the ball?
Yeah.
You want to foul, but here's a chance. Go up and do what you did in the first quarter and committing the fouls when you don't need them. I mean, like, be aggressive.
And you definitely don't want to do it like that. That's how you get an intentional foul called. I know she didn't mean to hurt anybody, but she went at her pretty hard there. Was that a full timeout?
30.
30, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Those fouls, you know, it's intentional. Referees, it could have said, well, you meant to grab it. I know, it's also part of the game.
Like you said, just reach for the ball.
Yeah, swat at it, go up and start body checking, force the referee to make a call. It's either foul or turnover. And that's just kind of tough to play. You think, boy, we ought to spend a day at practice working on this, because sometimes you don't, and then you get in the game, it's like, we go foul, and they're like, what? You know, at the younger levels, it's like a whole new language.
Right.
What do you mean go foul someone? You tell me all game not to. Well, I'm telling you to do it now, and that can be difficult.
Absolutely.
Yeah, game situations are tough to mimic, aren't they? You know, you can go through your workouts with your JV squad and such, but when you're in these environments, it's tough to mimic this, and until you go through it a few times, it's really tough to understand what you're doing and why you need to do it.
So St. Mary's with the ball, 33 seconds to go.
And both teams, Greg, now in a 1-on-1. So, again, New Knoxville
Not sure what.
McLaughlin is on the court. You know, if she would touch it, she, I think, is one of their lesser free throw shooters percentage-wise. It's only the game 4 of the season. Not a lot of shots taken by either team. McLaughlin is under 50%, but Henson's still in.
So we got a discussion over here at the scores table. Not sure what it was. I'm guessing that St. Mary's only had a full timeout, maybe, because
New Knoxville called it.
Something going on at the scores table, because I saw the scorebook official pointing at the book, and still is trying to figure out how many. I'm guessing how many timeouts. That's usually when these scenarios, or somebody subbed in, one of the two. That's usually when you have those debates or confusion, if you will.
I like it on ESPN when they come over and talk to Jay Billis. And
right?
Tell him
what's going on.
I don't see anyone run up the steps here to tell us what's going on.
I'll get right on that.
And we're the last person they're thinking about
hopefully
talking to.
Got it all straightened out here as St. Mary's will check it in.
Still Henson in the ball game with the 4 fouls, so she's the only Ranger that really shouldn't foul right now. And McLaughlin is under 50%, so if she would catch it, and maybe St. Mary's won't throw it to her.
Right. Well, if she catches it, Henson's in trouble, like you said, with 4 fouls.
One person that's not in the game is Hesse.
Drew Wayne, tough pass to Rabel.
That's going to go out of bounds, turnover.
And the ball drifts down the sideline and out of bounds. That was like a bunt down the first base line. It was never going out.
Yep.
It finally did, so big break and good defense there by New Knoxville. And that is going to lead us to another timeout. That's a full one. We'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Back at New Knoxville, 30 seconds remaining in our game. New Knoxville with the ball off a turnover, trailing by 1.
It's been this score for some time.
It has.
St. Mary's took a timeout with 2:59 to go in the game at 38-37. We're still there, and it's going to go down to basically the final. There's a kick, the final possession here. You know, if New Knoxville scores quick, then obviously St. Mary's have a chance, but
22 seconds ago, New Knoxville with the ball underneath their own basket. Gable looking to trigger it in.
I believe New Knoxville has
squeezes it in.
Left. Again, a lot of contact.
Yeah. Runner in the lane, off the mark by Flutterjohn. Rebound by McLaughlin.
And there's that size
quick foul
comes into
call.
play.
And a foul called there against the Rangers. I believe that's on Gable. It's her third.
Yeah, Knoxville got a 13-footer from Flutterjohn, doesn't go in, and McLaughlin just a 6'1" frame, able to extend and grab the rebound. A big board for her. Free throws coming up here for Rabel, a one-on-one opportunity. And I think below New Knoxville still has timeouts left. Rabel 50% on the season, her first today.
First one by Rabel is good.
5.5 points, 7 in the game for the 5'8" junior.
2-point lead now for St. Mary's, 39-37 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Rabel lines up for the second free throw with just 12 seconds remaining, and she buries them both.
Time for New Knoxville if they probably have to launch a 3, but they're going to call a timeout with 8.5. Not much time now left to do a quick 2 and score, but if you get a quick 2 quick, I think they still have a timeout left. The Rangers, I'll try to watch the scorekeeper.
Well, there can't be many left, but you're right. If they do, it would just be 1. But opportunity, like you said, decision time here for Coach Hagemeyer, do you try to run something off of a curl and get a quick look inside and score? Because if you do that, you're not leaving yourself much time, because you're still going to be down a point.
Yeah.
I think if I'm coach, I run a couple double screens for Flutterjohn, Waterman, and Gable and see if I can get an open look.
Of course, St. Mary's is looking for the same thing defensively. So
yeah, but I think that's the advantage you have. All three of them can shoot. Avery Hench can shoot a three as well. I mean, so can Leffel. They really all can shoot from the perimeter at a pretty good clip. I would say Gable, percentage-wise and make-wise, probably has the edge, but they all shoot the ball from the outside fairly well. The bigger part is how do you get that good look? Where do you go to double up somebody? Because they got to be thinking about threes if you're St. Mary's.
And the pass, you're coming from a stationary point, so you only have so many good angles to throw the pass, so you can't just run them and guarantee an open shot.
So we see Gable there off the ball as Flutterjohn will trigger it in.
I thought McLaughlin was playing way high. I thought, heck, just take the quick two and call a timeout.
So Flutterjohn to trigger it in, gets it into Henchen. Henchen looking for somebody to kick it out to. Does. Wide open. Leffel. Three ball. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down for Wu Wayne. And that's the ball game as St. Mary's hangs on 40-37. We will take a quick break and be back with your post-game wrap-up. St. Mary's victorious 40-37 on our First National Bank scoreboard. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. Again, St. Mary's takes the victory 40-37. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game. Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Here with our post-game wrap-up, Mr. Jeff Henchen.
Well, thank you, Greg. A battle to the finish. Last possession determines the outcome of this game, and we thought it'd be a close game, and it was. St. Mary's wins by 3, 40-37. Field goal shooting for the Rough Riders. They finished the game just under 50% from the field. 16 of 35 overall for the Rough Riders. Included in that, 3 of 9 from three-point range. For New Knoxville, 13 of 48, so well under 50% for the Rangers. 13 of 48, just 3 of 12 in the game, included in them for the three-point shots. Free throw shooting, St. Mary's got a couple big ones at the end of the game from Cora Rabel. They finished 4 of 9 from the charity stripe. Under 50%, but hit 2 big ones to make New Knoxville force them into a three-point opportunity in their last possession. New Knoxville 6 of 9 from the free throw line, so not a lot of free throws taken, but Knoxville 6 of 9, St. Mary's 4 of 9. Rebounding, Rough Riders pulled down 35 rebounds compared to 23 for New Knoxville. And St. Mary's 20 turnovers, New Knoxville just 5. So that kind of altered the deal. New Knoxville couldn't throw it in the ocean for a while, and St. Mary's too many turnovers took away opportunities for them to run offense. But the stats pretty even, and the score about even as well. And the scoring leaders for the game go like this. For St. Mary's, Noelle Ruane leads the Riders with 13, 8 from Cora Rabel, 8 from Kendall Derringer, 7 from Carson McLaughlin, and 2 apiece from Reagan Allmeyer and Kendall Derringer. Sorry, Morgan Hesse had 8. Derringer had 2 for the total of 40. For New Knoxville, Avery Henson led all scorers with 16. Ellie Gable finishes with 10. Haley Futterjohn 5. Melissa Waterman 4 points, and Rebecca Leffel 2 for their total of 40, or of total of 37.
Yeah, good all-around ball game. Was just what we expected. Both these teams are going to have a very successful season. It was just solid, very good all the way around, good play. Both guards, really fun watching Gable and Derringer both. Like I mentioned earlier, do a lot of the same type of thing. Good post presence, both teams. St. Mary's just able to hang on and take that victory, so congratulations to them. I'd like to also talk about our player of the game, is sponsored by NKTelco today. That's going to go to Avery Henson.
She finishes the game with game-high scores of 16 points, had numerous rebounds as well, had a couple assists as well early on, played most of the second half with 4 fouls, have to work on that aspect so that she doesn't take herself out of the game, but was able to compete till the end and set up the last second shot, if you will, the cross-court pass to Rebecca Leffel that just doesn't go in. Knoxville, you know, talking about hometown rims, it didn't seem like there were many breaks for the Rangers offensively, and credit to the St. Mary's Rough Riders nonetheless, but congratulations to Avery Henson on her 18th birthday, our player of the game here from NKTelco Sports.
And again, congratulations to St. Mary's and Coach John Burke. They will go to 3-1 on the season. New Knoxville with the loss will fall to 2-1 on the season. Thanks again. That's going to do it for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Jeff Hench, and I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching.